On December 29, 1980, something unusual happened near Huffman, Texas. It was a night like any other, but for a few people it became a night they would never forget. This is the story of the Cash-Landrum Incident, a puzzling event that continues to fascinate and confuse people to this day. It is a story of a strange object in the sky, of baffling physical effects, and of a search for answers that continues to this day. Vicky Landrum, her friend Betty Cash, and Vicky's grandson Colby were driving home along a deserted road. It was dark, and the headlights of their car cut through the night. Suddenly they saw a bright light in the sky. As they got closer, they realized it wasn't a star or a plane. It was a large, diamond-shaped object hovering silently above the trees. Vicky, Betty, and Colby watched in amazement as the object descended lower. It was bigger than a car, and it made a strange roaring sound. Flames shot out from the bottom of the object, scorching the ground below. Then, just as suddenly as it appeared, the object shot up into the sky and disappeared. But the strangeness wasn't over yet. As they drove away, they noticed helicopters, unlike any they had seen before, following the object. In the days that followed, Vicky, Betty, and Colby experienced something very strange. They all felt sick, with nausea and intense headaches. Their skin, especially on the parts that had been exposed to the light from the object, turned red and blistered, like a severe sunburn. Colby, the youngest of the three, even started losing his hair. Their symptoms were baffling, unlike anything they had experienced before. Section 5. Searching for answers. News of the strange event and the witness's symptoms reached John Schuessler, an aerospace engineer with a keen interest in unexplained phenomena. Intrigued, he began investigating the case. He visited the site of the encounter and found physical evidence that supported the witness's story. The ground beneath where the object had hovered was scorched and discolored. He spoke to the witnesses, who recounted their experiences with remarkable consistency. Section 6. A wall of silence. Schuessler contacted nearby military bases, hoping to find an explanation for the helicopters the witnesses had seen. He meticulously documented every detail, hoping that the military might shed some light on the mysterious events that had unfolded. The witnesses were adamant about what they had seen, and Schuessler believed that the military might hold the key to understanding the strange occurrences. However, the official response was a denial. The military bases claimed they had no helicopters in the area that night. This response only deepened the mystery, as the witnesses were certain of what they had observed. Schuessler was left with more questions than answers, and the official denial felt like a deliberate attempt to obscure the truth. No helicopters were reported in the area that night. The radar screens showed no blips, and the night sky remained eerily empty. This contradiction between the witnesses' accounts and the official records was baffling. Schuessler began to wonder if there was a cover-up at play, and if so, what was being hidden from the public eye. Frustrated by the lack of cooperation, the witnesses, with Schuessler's help, filed a lawsuit against the government, claiming they had been harmed by an unknown object that was potentially under military control. The legal battle was arduous, filled with bureaucratic red tape and constant pushback from government officials. The witnesses were determined to seek justice and uncover the truth, but the path ahead was fraught with challenges. However, the lawsuit was dismissed, leaving the witnesses with no answers and mounting medical bills. The court's decision was a heavy blow, and the witnesses felt abandoned by the very system that was supposed to protect them. Their health continued to deteriorate, and the financial burden grew heavier with each passing day. Despite the setback, Schuessler and the witnesses vowed to continue their search for the truth, refusing to let the wall of silence stand in their way. Section 7. The Aftermath. The Cash-Landrum incident took a toll on the witnesses. Their physical symptoms persisted, and the lack of answers and acknowledgement of their experience was deeply unsettling. Vicky, in particular, suffered from long-term health problems, including radiation sickness, which she attributed to the encounter. The experience left them with more questions than answers, forever changing their lives. Section 8. Doubts and disbelief. As with many stories of unexplained phenomena, the Cash-Landrum incident has been met with its share of skepticism People have always been fascinated by the unknown, but they are equally quick to question and doubt. This incident, which involved a strange object in the sky and subsequent health issues for the witnesses, has sparked numerous debates and discussions. Skeptics argue that there must be a logical explanation, something grounded in reality and science. Some have suggested that the witnesses misidentified a conventional aircraft or a weather phenomenon. They point to the possibility of a military aircraft conducting secret tests or maneuvers. Weather phenomena such as ball lightning or unusual cloud formations have also been proposed as potential explanations. These natural occurrences can sometimes appear otherworldly, especially to those not familiar with them. Others have proposed that the scorch marks on the ground were caused by something more mundane, such as a controlled burn or a chemical spill. These explanations suggest that the physical evidence left behind was not related to any extraterrestrial or extraordinary event. Controlled burns are common in forest management, and chemical spills, while concerning, are not unheard of. These mundane explanations aim to demystify the incident and bring it back into the realm of the ordinary. However, none of these explanations fully account for the combination of the object's appearance, the witness's symptoms, and the lack of any official records of military activity in the area that night. The witnesses described an object unlike any conventional aircraft, with bright lights and an unusual shape. Their subsequent health issues, including radiation-like symptoms, add another layer of complexity. Furthermore, the absence of any official records or acknowledgement from the military leaves many questions unanswered. This combination of factors keeps the mystery alive and fuels ongoing speculation and investigation. Section 9. An enduring mystery. The Cash-Landrum incident remains an unsolved mystery. On a cold December night in 1980, Betty Cash, Vicky Landrum, and Colby Landrum encountered something that would change their lives forever. Driving through the dense woods of Texas, they witnessed a diamond-shaped object emitting intense heat and light. The object hovered above the road, causing the car to become unbearably hot. The trio experienced severe health issues following the encounter, including burns, nausea, and hair loss. Was it a case of misidentification, a shared hallucination, or something more tangible? The witnesses described seeing military helicopters in pursuit of the object, adding another layer of complexity to the story. Could it have been a secret military experiment gone awry, or perhaps an advanced aircraft that the public was not meant to see? The military has consistently denied any involvement, leaving room for endless speculation. Despite decades of research and speculation, the answer remains elusive. Numerous investigators, both amateur and professional, have pored over the details, trying to piece together what really happened that night. Theories range from extraterrestrial visitation to top-secret government projects, but none have been definitively proven. The incident stands as a reminder that there are still things in our world that we do not fully understand, phenomena that defy our current scientific explanations. It challenges us to keep an open mind and to continue exploring the unknown. Events like the Cash-Landrum incident challenge our perceptions of reality and push the boundaries of our understanding. They force us to question what we know and to consider the possibility that there is more to our world than meets the eye. These mysteries leave us with more questions than answers, fueling our curiosity and driving us to seek the truth. They remind us that the universe is vast and full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. The search for truth, as elusive as it may be, continues. Each new discovery brings us one step closer to understanding the mysteries that surround us, and the journey itself is as important as the destination.